As part of our ongoing series on electronic music genres, we are proud to present synthwave, a style of music that emerged in the early 2010s, characterized by its heavy use of synthesizers and drum machines to evoke the sound and aesthetic of 1980s science fiction films. The origins of synthwave can be traced back to the early days of electronic music with artists like Kraftwerk and Jean-Michel Jarre. However, the genre as we know it today began to take shape in the early 2010s, when producers started experimenting with synthesizers and drum machines to create a sound that was heavily influenced by the soundtracks of 1980s science fiction films. One of the earliest and most influential synthwave artists is Kavinsky, a French musician who released the track Night Call in 2011. Night Call became an instant classic and is still considered to be one of the best synthwave tracks of all time. The song's driving synth melody and lyrics about a late-night tryst in a deserted parking lot perfectly capture the essence of synthwave. Another early pioneer of the genre is Laserhawk, an American musician who has released several critically acclaimed albums. Laserhawk's music is known for its dark, cinematic sound and lyrics that often tell stories of love, loss, and redemption in a futuristic setting. As the genre began to gain popularity, new artists started to emerge. One of the most successful of these newcomers is Miami Nights 1984, a project by British musician Ben Lambert. Miami Nights 1984's music is heavily influenced by the sounds of Miami Vice and other popular culture from the 1980s. His track Under the Influence is a perfect example of this, with its infectious synth hook and lyrics about the hedonistic lifestyle of a Miami Vice character. Another artist who has gained popularity in recent years is Power Glove, a collaboration between two musicians, Mitch Murder and Lenite Club. Their music is known for its high energy and often features collaborations with other artists from the synthwave scene. In addition to these artists, there are many others who have contributed to the growth and development of the genre. Some of these artists include Dance with the Dead, Gunship, Time Cop 1983, Miami Connection, and more. These artists represent the diversity and range of the synthwave scene, which continues to grow and evolve. One of the things that sets synthwave apart from other electronic music genres is its heavy use of synthesizers. Synthwave artists often use vintage synthesizers such as the Yamaha DX7 and Roland Juno 106 to create their signature sound. These synthesizers were popular in the 1980s and were used in a variety of genres, including pop, rock, and film scores. But they haven't stood the test of time, and their sound has become increasingly dated over the decades. This is precisely what gives synthwave its distinctive retro feel. In addition to synthesizers, synthwave artists also make heavy use of drum machines. Drum machines are electronic devices that can play back a variety of drum patterns and rhythms and were popular in the 1980s. They were used extensively in electronic music genres such as techno and house, but are also featured prominently in many synthwave tracks. Another defining feature of synthwave is its lyrical content. Many synthwave songs are about love, loss, and longing, and often feature themes of nostalgia and escapism. This is likely a reflection of the genre's creators, who often grew up in the shadow of the 1980s and are fascinated by the era's culture and aesthetic. Synthwave has also been popularized by its association with a number of iconic films and television shows, particularly those set in the future or science fiction worlds. The original Blade Runner and Tron are two films whose soundtracks have been heavily sampled by synthwave artists. Other popular culture touchstones include the video game series and the TV show Miami Vice. If you are looking to get into synthwave, there are a number of great places to start. As mentioned earlier, Kavinsky's Night Call is a must-listen and is available on various streaming platforms. Laserhawk's album Neon Nights is also an excellent introduction to the genre, as is Miami Nights 1984's single Under the Influence. In conclusion, synthwave is a vibrant and exciting genre of electronic music that has gained a lot of popularity in recent years. Its distinctive sound and aesthetic have made it a favorite among fans of electronic music and those who appreciate the nostalgia and escapism it offers. With its passionate fans and a growing number of artists, synthwave is sure to remain a prominent force in the electronic music scene for years to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Until next time, happy synthwaving!